Hi guys, welcome back to the Cocktails and Culture Podcast with myself, Brigethia Arai.
And I'm Benjamin Coy.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. I'm in a singing mood. I don't know why.
You are.
I have the vocals. It is, you know what, today I feel is an anniversary. At this point, it has been 30 days since Renaissance.
Oh yes.
I have been in a chokehold for 30 days, and actually, I'm not mad at it. I think it's been a pleasant 30 days.
When I'm like throughout my day and I'm like feeling like irritated, I'm like, you know what? Did I listen to Renaissance yet? No.
Yeah, honestly, literally.
Seriously,
truly,
and now I'm not even like gassing. I'm dead serious. Like,
I'm not joking.
It's like, oh, let me turn it on because I need to hear my. It just makes me feel so happy.
She really put something in the album.
Yes.
I'm convinced.
It's something.
It's something.
It's like, oh, and then I seen a video of someone, because we've been talking about how come we haven't had any like Renaissance parties in DC.
Yes.
And I seen a video of one, and I'm like, not here, but like just in general. And I'm like, what?
But I am hopeful. Okay, so this episode comes out Labor Day weekend. Mm-hmm. Obviously, Beyonce's birthday is the 4th.
Yeah.
So I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
That maybe we'll get something. Somebody will throw a party, a Renaissance party. Either way, if it happens, I'm there.
I am there
immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just can't wait. I don't want no skips.
No skips. I don't want nobody DJ call.
I don't even know your DJ name.
No, I don't want no Jamaican siren.
Nothing.
No.
We want straight top to bottom.
Top to bottom. She's made it easy. Just press play and keep pushing. Okay, so what are we drinking? I'm gonna let you explain this time because this. Okay. So Brigethia came up with this drink today, and I'm actually looking for it. So
yeah, it's really cute and
classy. Oh, we're matching a little bit.
Yes, it's matching me. So the drink that we have today is actually a black-owned tequila brand.
Yeah.
Sean Diddy Combs. So this
Sean.
is De Leon Tequila, Reposado.
Yeah.
And we have a little peach lemonade Calypso with a splash of a peach Bellini. What?
The little drinks your grandma drink at her little cookout parties. The wine coolers, that's what they're called. Yeah.
So it's giving very much summer.
Yes, and we're feeling the vibe
real
with
classy.
real
like,
classy.
You know what I'm saying? Real classy, but it's still gonna get you there.
Yeah.
So let's have a sip. Let's have a sip and see what is it actually giving.
Ooh. It's good.
Ooh, it's good. But that De Leon.
That De Leon.
We'll take you there.
That De Leon is De Leoning.
Sponsor us.
Yeah.
Like, hello. We will absolutely set the De Leon right here.
And you'll
every video.
Listen the whole time. Come on, get that spot.
Yeah, matter of fact, get us on Revolt and we gonna be good. Period.
Let's write a letter.
Actually, comment. Listen,
tag him below.
Tag him below. I can't even think what to say. Tag him below. Tell him that we need to be on Revolt and we need that De Leon sponsor because we're tequila girls.
We really are.
We literally drink tequila.
This is what episode 8, and each episode has featured tequila. So
literally, and we would love to make it De Leon.
Yeah,
like
black-owned brand.
Black-owned brand. Period.
Let's do that.
Yes,
let's
do
it. So, what are we getting into today?
So yesterday was the VMAs, MTV Video Music Awards. Big night for music, but I have to say, it was very underwhelming for me.
It was very underwhelming, and I say that because last episode I was really excited for the VMAs. I had a lot of hopes. It just didn't do it for me. It didn't do it for me.
It was just like, I don't know, I feel like maybe all of the award shows lately have just not been, because we had like a pandemic, there's been a lot going on, so maybe it's just kind of like...
See, I don't think it's the pandemic, because even before the pandemic, even before 2020, I feel like award shows were already on the decline.
Yeah, probably, but I think it's just even more.
Yeah.
Because even when they pan the audience, it's really not that big, I feel like.
Nah.
It's like a little tiny space, and it's like that. I don't feel like a lot of people actually come.
Did you see that photo on Twitter of like an empty arena, basically, at the VMAs? Yeah, there was a photo circulating, and I don't know if it was real, so please don't quote me, but I saw something where half of the arena was filled with people, maybe not even half, maybe a quarter of the arena was filled with people, the rest of it was staged, and then the rest of it was just like empty rafters.
Oh, I believe that, because when they panned, like, where celebrities were sitting, it really wasn't that many people in there. And then it was like random TikTokers, no shade. Like, I'm happy that influencers are able to go to these things, but like, there wasn't actual people in there that like make music. Like, it was like the winner. It seemed like they told the winner they were gonna win, and then they came to the show. That's what it gave to me. So it was just like, I don't know, maybe it was not many people there. It was just underwhelming. Like, I'm always excited for the VMAs because I feel like people, first of all, the fashion is always like absolutely crazy. So that's fun. Even though if like you don't love all the looks, it's like, you know, someone is gonna do like something out of the ordinary. And then the performances are always something crazy. So it's just like a fun night of like laughs and viral moments and like history making and all that. But I don't know. It just wasn't that.
It just wasn't that. Speaking of the red carpet, any favorites? Any favorites that you saw?
My fave was definitely Lil Nas.
Absolutely.
Lil Nas X. I just feel like he had fun. That's the stuff we want to see. Even though it's not like a traditional thing, like probably wouldn't wear that to, I don't know, anywhere really. But like normal people, no, we wouldn't, like, where would we go? Have to go to wear that. But I just love like the fun in his outfit. Like, he had fun with it.
He had fun, and you could see that on the red carpet that he was having fun, which was, he
had so much fun. It was like,
he looked really good.
He did. He looked good. He looked great. He was my fave, and probably. I mean, some people look nice, but I mean, I wasn't. It wasn't like, oh my god. Like, I think Lotto looked pretty.
I think Lotto looked pretty, but she also, I mean,
just regular.
Yeah, it wasn't like.
Yeah.
It was. You look beautiful.
Yeah, gorgeous. She was beautiful. I feel like Chloe Bailey beautiful too, but I feel.
Oh no, yeah, Chloe Bailey, she looked amazing. I love that dress. Lil Nas and Chloe Bailey are probably my top two. Yeah. I
would definitely say my favorite overall is Lil Nas X, but I think everybody like looked okay, like looked nice and looked beautiful, but like.
Also, I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right, but Shensia.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. She looks really cute. I love that outfit as well.
Okay. Yeah, she's really pretty.
Yeah.
There's a couple people that looked nice. Some people I didn't actually even know, like, and I was like, okay, who's this? And that made me interested to find out who they were.
Right.
Like, okay.
Doechii.
Oh,
now Doechii brought the theatrics as well. She brought the theatrics. I love that.
I love that. And even though like I didn't like Lizzo's outfit, but I feel like that's what people do. I don't really like that.
I loved Lizzo's red carpet.
It was like brown or?
No, it was like this.
Like blackish, smoky color?
Yeah. I love that.
Like, I'm saying, like, I didn't love that, but I love the idea that she just did something crazy.
Yeah.
Like, when Rihanna would come to stuff, when Rihanna went to shit, like, she would just wear it. Just be like, girl, that's Rihanna, girl. She can wear what she wants. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, they would just wear this crazy outlandish stuff, and it's like, that's what people do for VMAs.
And we're not really getting that anymore.
Yeah, it's just like Eric playing it safe, but maybe people don't want to be like judged about like, oh, I hate her outfit, but
I mean, but
who cares?
Well,
they're at the VMAs. They're at the VMAs.
Yes, it's time to do that. So. And then Santana performed the pre-show, which I live for. But VMAs and everybody else who's playing these award shows, Salty Santana is done with the pre-show. Get him off the pre-show. He needs to be on the main stage.
Because the crowd would have went.
The crowd would have gone crazy.
Yes.
He deserves to be on the main show.
But next year, he'll be on the main show for sure.
Let's hope.
But he was in some of the promo stuff. I do like to see, like, I seen Drewski, a couple other people were like in like the promo stuff and like the beginning of the show. Like, I love to see like them.
Speaking of the beginning of the show.
Oh.
I don't feel like that was a love Jack Harlow. But I don't feel like that was like a opening act type performance.
I feel like they could have let Lizzo open.
Yeah.
Because he was. Did she open last time? Oh no, Chloe Bailey opened, I think, last time. Did she open? Cause
no, she didn't open.
I don't remember who opened last time. Maybe it was Lizzo last time too.
Oh, I think it was.
Yeah, Lizzo. But Jack Harlow, like, I feel like.
And then
maybe because Fergie, they thought it was gonna be like, oh.
Oh yeah.
Fergie looked good.
She did look good.
She looked beautiful, but it was just not enough. Like.
And then Song of the Summer.
Yeah, it was. Come on now. I feel like the only people that should have won Song of the Summer is either Lizzo or Beyonce.
Yeah.
Because Lizzo's song definitely First Class. I'm sorry.
What? I honestly didn't know that. I'm be quite honest with you. Did not know that Jack Harlow made a remake to Fergie's First Class. I thought when I was in the club hearing that song, I thought that was like still Fergie's. Like, I thought it was bopping to Fergie's First Class, like, or whatever the name of the song is. I did not know that.
So the song, actually, he posted a clip in the studio on TikTok, and the song went viral a couple months back. And then he finally released the full song.
That's made me more upset.
That's
made me more upset.
It was definitely one of those things where, like, the clip of it was cool, but then the full song, it was just like, okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's why, I mean, after a while I turned it off because I was just like, child, time for bed. Let me catch up on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Also, on that night, so we talked about the last episode, Nicki Minaj got the Michael Jackson, the MTV Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. Congrats, Nicki.
Congrats.
You are more than deserving. Queen, queen, queen. This performance, though. Nicki, I love you down. You know I do. But Nicki, I don't know what that was, babes. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I will say that I do think, and I told you this, I think that this was better than, because we did talk about like some of her recent performances as of late. I think it was better than that, but I don't know. I feel like I get, like, she doesn't have to be a dancer or like any of that, but I think it's a better way for her to own the stage.
Yeah.
Because her songs she has such iconic songs, people are gonna sing the songs.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. That's not the issue. But I think she should have a better way to own the stage. Like, and I get, like, most male rappers do not be dancing. They just have dancers behind them and all that. But I think she just, I don't know. It's something where she, like, holding back a little bit.
Yeah, one thing I really hate when I'm looking at performances is when I feel like the dancers are giving way more energy than the actual act. Like, no shade, I was looking more at the dancers. Like, I was doing their 8 counts, you know what I'm saying, while I was singing Nicki Minaj's lyrics. And I don't know, for me it was just underwhelming. Like, but you sang on my song, which I love, like Moment for Life.
She looked beautiful.
She looked gorgeous. The hair was on.
Nicki,
that top was beautiful. Yeah.
She's one of the prettiest. Like, her face is absolutely beautiful.
And I'm glad she did Monster, even though technically it's not like her song, but I'm glad she did it.
I know. It's some songs that I wish she performed longer, but I know she only had a certain amount of time. Like, I love when artists, like, when they have them, when they're getting these big awards where they really do, like, go through all their songs. But of course, it's like your favorite songs, like, oh, you didn't perform that one, or I wish you performed that longer.
She didn't do Itty Bitty Piggy.
No. She should have did Itty Bitty Piggy.
That would have been.
Like, and I know she don't have a video for that song, but it's like, that's just a huge part of her career.
Now, let me tell you, when I heard boom, 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 Roma's Revenge, when I tell you 6th grade me took over my body, okay, and I was transported back to when I used to record the YouTube on my phone and then listen to it all day. Wow, that was so nostalgic.
That's one of my favorite verses from Nicki.
Yeah.
She has so many verses that's like my fave verses. Like, even if I felt like, even if she would perform like 5-Star Chick, like, that's like when I kind of, not first heard of Nicki, but that was like when she first kind of went quote unquote mainstream, I guess. Like, I feel like those verses were
5-Star Chick, Bedrock. Okay, I get it. Let me think. I guess it's my turn. Maybe it's time to put this.
Nicki, let me do your set, girl, for your next time. I'm gonna have you lit. Like, okay, girl, do this. Yeah. But overall, like, I think the setups and stuff were cool. Like, you know, like when she entered and all of that. But I don't know. I guess I feel like you have to find a way as you continue to grow, because everybody obviously are not about to do 16 count. So just like finding ways to own the stage.
But yes, I know. Also, like, maybe. As a performer, you do feed off the energy in the room.
True.
And I feel like, no shade to Jack, but Jack's opening act did not, like, pump me up for the show. Yeah. So maybe just the energy in the room was off. Maybe it was already down, so it's hard for her.
I feel like a couple people went. Oh, well, yeah, the energy wasn't the best. A couple people went before her, though. She wasn't like the.
I mean, true, but.
Opening act.
What was it giving? Exactly.
Yeah, it was. Like, a lot in between. Even like, I mean, I guess they chose Jack because Jack is like the young, had the most recent songs. But I would have lived if LL Cool J would have came out and performed the classic. Like, hello,
like
come on,
our bestie LL.
Yes, hey LL, how are you? Our bestie. Yes. But it's like, I feel like I would have been so excited to hear him do that. Like, I think that would have been fun. Like, and the fact that their author was hosting, because I believe it was from the American Music Awards. And LL posted this on TikTok a couple weeks ago, but him and Nicki did this little skit together because they both hosted AMA like years back. And it was like a funny like little skit or whatever.
Okay. Right. Hey, 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 hey. LL, Nicki M, CBS, only on CBS. Hey, 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 hey. You gotta speed it up. What's up? Like, come on, trying to get
my lips to move. My lips ain't going like.
pause.
But like, I feel like even if they would have did something like, you know, like, cause when you host, you're supposed to like make stuff funny and do little corny little, and I feel like they should have done. And I know maybe Nicki. First of all, I feel like if Nicki was getting that award, she didn't need to host it too.
Yeah,
I mean, get your bag, sis. I'm not like get your bag.
I'm not mad at that.
But I feel like let her focus on her performance.
Yeah.
Exactly. Not. It would have even been cute if y'all would have put together. Why am I giving them these ideas? But I'm gonna give y'all this and that's it. They could have had some of the girls that always talk about they love Nicki to do like a. You know, like give like you know what I'm saying. That would have been nice. Like okay, have something new. It was a whole bunch of them that came. Like you could have had a couple of the girls like do something, put together something for Nicki, like something sweet. Like I feel like that would have been nice. Like I don't know, it could have just been more.
It was yes, that's what it was. It could have been a lot more.
Yes.
We're just missing.
Or a video or something of people saying like, oh
something.
Yeah, but another thing too about I did like though that she had her fans giving her award. Shout out to Carson. Shout out to all of them that came.
Yeah. Hi. Hello.
Yes, I love Carson. Follow him on TikTok. And when I said like, oh my God, that's Carson, and I'm like, I felt so happy for him because he loves Nicki down. Okay.
Such an incredible honor to be on this stage tonight and to be part of this huge moment for the reigning queen of hip hop.
He don't play about Nicki
at all.
So I feel like that was so nice because I've never seen an artist.
Yeah.
First of all, Beyonce, you need to have us up there presenting you your award.
Y'all
Whatever
know
next
Beyonce
award.
not gonna do that. Y'all know Beyonce now.
First of all, I wouldn't even make it.
No, I honestly, truly, I think about like what would happen. What would happen? What would happen? What's going to happen? When I meet Beyonce.
I know.
How am I going to react?
I really don't know.
I don't think I'm going to be able to say anything.
Make it. Honestly, I would literally. I
don't think I would faint. I think I would just be frozen and physically be unable to speak.
I think it's to me because Beyonce seems so like. It's just like I don't feel like I don't know, and I know she goes through relatable things. She's a human being, but it's just like
what do I talk to you about?
I just don't know what to say.
Yeah,
like outside. I mean, I don't even know if I would be able to open my mouth and say my name is Brigethia. Like I don't know what I would say.
I'll be like,
we need to practice. We're gonna practice because we're gonna meet.
I'm gonna practice because whenever these tickets come out for this concert, how I get back to Beyonce?
Right. Sorry, this is a Beyonce podcast.
This is a Beyonce stand account, just so you know.
Period.
But Nicki, we love you.
Yes, we
Shout
love
out
you.
to
Congratulations.
And yeah, what else happened? VMAs. Anything else big? Oh, Bad Bunny performed. I don't really know much about Bad Bunny, but I enjoyed the performance. I think it was.
I don't remember. That probably was my like.
That's probably you cut
break to get something. I'm sorry, like
that was
no shade. Like I do like Bad Bunny and I like J Belvin because they do have some good songs. But like I can't say I sit there and listen to them all the time. But I love that they're free. They have fun with their fashion.
Yeah. With
their hair, like they just do what the fuck.
So sometimes I do flip to the celebrity cam just to see like what they're doing. And Chloe was having the time of her life.
Yes.
Doesn't mean you're alive. Don't worry about me and who I fire. I get what I desire.
Yeah, she was. When
she was living. Yes, I love that. I love to see the other artists like rapping down the Nicki lyrics. Like, I just love that. That was fun. That was fun. Shout out to Monet Exchange and Peppermint and Bob the Drag Queen from RuPaul's Drag Race. Peppermint and Monet actually hosted parts of the red carpet or whatever they call it. They hosted parts of it, so that was really cool to see the inclusion, especially our black drag queen. So that was really beautiful. So shout out to MTV Viacom for having them there. Love that.
Okay. So I think this was past weekend or something like that. But some comedian, I won't say his name because he's irrelevant.
Very.
But he basically was like in an interview with like some random, I don't even know, and basically someone asked him about Lizzo, and he pretty much went on to just say all these horrible things, mean things about her. And I did, after that happened, I seen the video, and then I just was like on Instagram, and I seen that Megan Thee Stallion was, I was just looking at people's story on Instagram, and I seen Megan was like reposting Lizzo, like, I think she was just kind of like assuring her, like, you're so beautiful, and da 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 da. And then I was like, oh my God, that's probably why, because everybody, and I was like, let me see if Lizzo has said anything. And I think she maybe tweeted some things or whatever, but I just don't understand why people just find the need to literally be mean for no reason. Like, and then to see the way he looks, I'm just confused. Very confused. Like, who are you to critique someone's body and she need to do this? Oh, she's so pretty, but this, blah, blah, blah. Like,
look at you.
Look at you, though. Like, who are you to talk about someone else's body? Like, and I think people get so upset because Lizzo celebrates herself.
That's really
what it is.
People love to give you your confidence. And when you already have it in yourself, then they're like...
They're confused. Like, I love your confidence. Like, that's not a compliment.
That's not a compliment.
It's literally not.
No.
Like, so what are you trying to say? You assume that I wouldn't have confidence? Is that what you're trying to say?
It's a backhanded compliment.
Yeah, literally a backhanded compliment. And I just hate that, like, literally people come up off making like saying something negative about her and they know it's gonna be backlash. And I hate that, like, it was even an intention brought to it, but like I can't imagine that doesn't hurt her feelings. Every time somebody always has something to say, and because people are like, well, why is she celebrating being her size and blah 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 blah. Like, why do you care?
Why do you care? What is that doing for you?
Right, I don't understand. Like, if she's happy, what do you want her to do? First of all, Lizzo literally posts all the time on social media that she works out, she's vegan, all that. And even if she didn't do that, that doesn't even matter. But even if she didn't, it doesn't matter. It's not your business. She's grown. She can do what she want to do with her body. She can have what she want to have. You don't, like, it's just everybody doesn't want to look the certain beauty standard or the European beauty standard or whatever you want to call it. Like, that's not what everybody wants for themselves. And if people do, they're gonna work on it when they get ready to work on it. So it's just like,
everyone's entitled to feel and be and do and just be themselves.
It's literally.
Yeah.
And the same even with like Coi Leray. Like, people get so upset because she flaunts her body, but it's like, that's literally her body. What do you want her to do? Like, she literally was born that way. Like, I don't understand. Like, okay, maybe some stuff that she wear you won't wear. Maybe some of the stuff that Lizzo wears you won't wear, or some things they both post you wouldn't post. But that's not you. So why did you care? Like, it's literally not your life. So
and what I think was also just, it was unprovoked. Like, it was, the question that he was asked wasn't even about anything negative about Lizzo. It was unprovoked.
It was literally unprovoked, and it's like, why do you, she's beautiful, but da-da-da, but this, that, and third, but no. Like, no one asked, but anyways, like, she did say when she got one of her awards last night, she was just basically like, I'm winning, that's why I don't respond. Period.
And now, to the bitches that got something to say about me in the press. You know what? I'm not gonna say nothing. They be like, Lizzo, why don't you clap back? Why don't you clap back? Cause bitch, I'm winning, ho. Bitch is winning, ho! That's what bitches show people, bitch!
Like, you're on a little lame little show interviewing, and Lizzo was at the VMAs collecting awards. And checks.
Collecting.
So
Lizzo. Yeah, speaking of Lizzo collecting checks, Lizzo has been collecting checks.
She has been collecting
awards. She's been on multiple like promotion tours. She's been promoting that album, promoting the F out that album.
Yeah,
like,
she's about to go on tour with Lotto and Santana.
Are they coming here?
I'm pretty sure. I think so.
We need to go.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah, we gotta check. I think it starts in like October-ish or something.
Yeah, we're gonna research that. Yeah, I would love to go.
Yes, Lotto and Santana. So it'll be fun. But yeah. So anyways, Lizzo.
Yes, girl.
Thank you for continuing to shine your light and just be a positive person in the world, because we definitely need that.
Yeah. Do you, baby. And like he said, best revenge is your paper.
Period. In the words of Beyonce Giselle.
Period. The impact. We always come back to Beyonce.
It's always going to be Beyonce.
It's always going to be Beyonce.
I'm so sorry, y'all, but it is what it is. Actually, I'm not sorry.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Like, it's always going to be that.
Y'all knew what it was when you got into this thing.
Y'all already knew. B, and
B for real.
B for real. B fucking for real.
Be so for real, please.
First of all, my favorite catchphrase right now is literally be for real.
No, for real.
Like, it literally goes everything because people ask you dumb questions. It's like, be for real.
Be for real.
Like, why are you asking me this? Be for real. So this past week, Issa Rae did her interview with Drink Champs, which is with Noriega.
I still need to watch the one with Patti LaBelle.
Oh yeah, that one was good too. So I was so excited for this because the Drink Champs is like crazy funny. They just drinking, having a good time, like we do, like just fun and laughs. And then Issa said this was her like one of her drunkest interviews ever. Like she was so lit, like, and it was good though. It was just like funny. Like you know how you can tell when people continue to get more and more lit or whatever. But it was so fun. I thought it was really good. Like she just talked about like her time and like how she started out and like just an interesting pathway, like while she was doing her Awkward Black Girl YouTube series, and how like they were like, oh, we just assumed that you kind of like blew up on YouTube, you was a YouTuber. And she was like, no, a lot of people think that. She was like, girl, I was broke as hell, I was just doing it. Like it wasn't like they had 1 million or 500,000, even 200,000.
Really? I thought it was the same. I thought she was like, I thought the series had gotten popular on YouTube because I didn't.
Well, they did have loyal people, but it wasn't like, oh, each episode was getting mad views. Like no, it was very like they just had people that found them and kind of stuck to it. Yeah. So and then I think as they continue to do it, I think the first thing was Pharrell seen it somehow, and he's I can't remember what it was called, but he was starting something and he wanted to put them, I think it was called like Our Mothers or something that he was starting, and he wanted to put her show like as a part of like this content that he was gonna be putting out or whatever, and he loved it so much. And this is before it even had any like anything attached to it. And then later on down the line, as they still were doing it, he funded the second season because it was a part of it. So then like down the line, HBO ended up seeing it.
So at that point, when he was funding it, at that point it was still on YouTube.
Yes.
Okay.
And then HBO seen it, and she didn't even have Insecure. Like they were like, what do you have for us? Like, well, and she was like, well, give me like a couple days and I can try to put something together. So
Insecure wasn't Awkward Black Girl? I thought it was Awkward. I think that was the name of the.
That was the name of one of them, but I think she had a couple different ones because another one was like, well, actually no, I think she said when they started there, the show was gonna be kind of based around like the nonprofit road, because in Insecure she worked at nonprofit. So it was just gonna be based around like the workplace and like, you know, things that black people basically go through in the workplace. But then it ended up continuing to grow into Insecure, into being about friends, and Molly was just kind of like a come in and come out role. Like it wasn't like a consistent recurring role, but then it just ended up developing to what it was, and then end up deciding that she was gonna play herself, like play Issa Rae or whatever, Issa D actually. But so it kind of ended up developing. But even like throughout the show, she used people that like one of the guys that was also on Insecure. I think his name in the show was like Thug Yoda or something like that. He played basically like a, I think it was like a blood or something that like from LA or whatever. And he was like a guy that she went to high school with, that was like in acting classes with her. So I think what I put from that, which is something I just love about Issa, is that she literally uses the people around her. Yeah. Like giving opportunities to people around her. And like I love to see when people like they, instead of like always, and she always preaches that of like, stop thinking when you start something you gotta go with, oh, this person is already established, they already, like, use the people around you. And literally, even as she continued to go up, she still continued these people, because just because they're not known doesn't mean that they're not a good actor, actress, or actress. So it's like, use your people around you, you know, use your resources, people that are like-minded, and like, you know. So I think that's like a big thing I got from her, like using the people around you, and like, she literally, and I think that's why she will continue to be successful, is because she literally like breaking new acts. I love when people do that, like, because you can easily give it to a person that they've been acting for years. Like, no, give it to someone because they could be so talented. Like, and I love that. That's why
I have such a love for her and Quinta, because I feel like they bring the same energy, and I love what they do for us.
Yeah, Quinta, even Lena Waithe.
Yeah, even Lena a little problematic, but yes, Lena
Waithe.
Some of her stories,
like her show
Yeah,
20s.
yeah. Some of them are just a little. Some of the
like storylines.
Yeah, they're a little problematic. Wasn't she over the series on Amazon Prime, Them, which was like.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch that though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay, I never watched
I was at the point where I was like, I am really tired of seeing my trauma just like monetized.
Okay.
So, but other than that, yes, she does contribute to that as well. Yeah.
Well, I guess that's her community too, so maybe
Yeah.
she felt the need to speak on certain things. But no, I think even like down to like 50 Cent, well not down, but to like 50 Cent, a lot of people that were on his Power series, like all of them that he's had so far, there's so many of them at this point, he's broken a lot of new acts. And like even the person that plays Tariq, like, I mean, he was in stuff when he was younger, like, you know, look like stuff or whatever.
But that was like his breaking.
That was like his adult breaking role. Now he has his own show and it's doing really well. Like, it's a lot of people that he broke, and now they're like on to different things. Like, and I just love when that happens. When even it's down to like a clothing brand choosing models, and this model end up getting a huge modeling contract because they did such a great job in this smaller black-owned boutique or whatever. Like, I love when that happens because it's just like a effect. Like
that's what we got to continue to do, y'all.
Yeah,
continue
to bring us up. Period.
Speaking of Issa Rae and just what she continues to do, rap shit. Ooh. So, love the show. Continue to love the show. I think this past episode, I feel like, first of all, I get sad when I feel like we're getting to like the close of the season, and I feel like we're getting to the close of the season. But this last episode was really well. Also, another Issa Rae show that I've been loving a lot, Sweet Life. So I think I actually put you on a little bit.
You definitely put me on
to Sweet Life. I love Sweet Life because I feel like it reshapes reality TV.
Yes.
And I feel like the stars, even though they are in Los Angeles doing crazy, amazing things, I feel like they're still so relatable because they're in their 20-somethings. They are going through a lot of the same things that we're going through, just on a different level a little bit. But what's really big in the show right now is accountability, and accountability amongst friends. Yeah. And so my question to you is, how do you hold your friends accountable? Like, how do you get through those uncomfortable situations? Like, what do you do?
I think that's hard. It's tricky, but I think I've definitely learned along the way that, like, I'm definitely a person that likes to address things head on, and everyone is not that way. So I think learning that as well. Like, some people like to sleep on things and then go back, but I'm definitely like let's just, if it needs to be talked about, then I will. But I think, to me, the best, as far as holding people accountable, I feel like the best thing you can do is just be honest about your feelings and how you feel. Like, hey, you hurt my feelings when you did this, or they made me feel uncomfortable when you did this, or the way you responded to this situation, I just wasn't feeling it, or like you were wrong for that, or whatever it may be. Like, I think honesty is the best policy. Like, to me, like, just be real with your friend. Like, if that's your friend, they'll understand. And like, also learn that friendships, you don't always have to agree. Right. And that's okay. Like, we don't have to agree on everything. Like, we're adults and we're able to have our own opinions. So I always just try to tell the person, like, and even with myself, like, I want to be surrounded by people that, if I'm wrong about something, like, please tell me. Yes. Like, I'm not gonna be offended. Maybe like, oh, I didn't mean, because you know sometimes people tell you, like, give you criticism about something, you're like, oh, I really said that. I didn't think so. It's kind of hard to hear sometimes, but I would much rather my friends be honest with me and say, like, girl, you were dead wrong for doing that, or like, your energy was weird or something. Like, I would want my friends to tell me the truth.
In the show Sweet Life, one of the girls, her name is Becky. She is, I don't say overly sensitive a little bit, but I feel like I resonate with her because I do feel uncomfortable I feel uncomfortable having critical conversations, because I am like, I want everyone to be zen, I want all of us to have a great time, and I don't want to be the person that's bringing up the issues. But sometimes, like, you have to, especially when it's eating at you. But I also feel like I'm so self-critical already. So I feel like when it comes to accountability, I feel like I don't know. I am always looking at myself I'm always like retro, whatever the word is. I'm looking in all the time. I'm always like, now Benjamin, you could have said it this way. And so I'm probably the one that's going to bring up, now I apologize for saying it this way. I did not mean it that way. And you probably like, girl, I wasn't even thinking like that.
Right.
But so I feel like but when it's me talking to my friends and trying to hold them accountable, it is definitely an approach. It's definitely for me in timing, because I feel like I'm a good gauger of where you are emotionally. And so this may not be the time for me to bring up, you know, you was doing X, Y, and Z that really ain't sit with me. Because again, I'm trying to avoid conflict. Okay. So I'm probably going to be like, I'm probably the one that's going to sleep on it and just come back and be like, okay, girl, let's have a real conversation and let's go there.
Yeah. I think it's important sometimes to sleep on it though.
Yeah.
Like that's very important because even yourself, you may be like, maybe you might be so upset about it and like, okay, maybe I need to chill. But to me, I feel like I've gotten to a place now where like as I'm continuing to mature and get older, it's like when certain things, I just feel like if I already told you certain shit, I'm not about to keep bringing it up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, to me, actions truly do speak louder than words. So if you are continuing to do something, to me personally, I feel like you're showing me.
Yes. If you've already addressed it,
I'm not going to keep bringing it up.
Yeah.
It's just like, heard you.
And I know me, you know, I am a Taurus. And I'm a Taurus to the day I die. So I do have to sleep on it because I know that when them horns start to come out.
And I'm a Ram, Aries.
Baby, yeah. So I have to. But if I've already had that conversation with you, baby, then you probably deserve whatever's going to happen next.
No, seriously, because I feel like me, I give so many chances.
So many chances. Too many chances.
I give so many chances to people, like, it's really ridiculous. And then I find myself like, oh, I miss this person, or like, oh, let me just forgive, like, oh, it's okay. But you know,
I forgive, but I will never forget.
Never forget. Oh,
and I'm
yeah,
gonna let you know that I'm not gonna forget.
And I definitely keep mental notes. Like, everybody has one for me, so it's just like, strike there, or you got 2 strikes, you got 1 more left. After this, it's over.
I archive my file folder.
Yes,
is deep.
It is deep, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to just be like, I'm not gonna just keep addressing the same thing over and over again. And I feel like too with being an Aries is like my patience and tolerance is like low.
Yeah.
So like I just after a while, it's to me it just don't be nothing to really say no more. After certain things, it's just like okay, that'll do it.
Woo, that'll do it. You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me.
Gotta do it because it's just I don't want to talk about it no more because I've already talked about it, so it's nothing to talk about.
Nah, I hate to repeat myself. So
now I'm not about to keep saying it over and over again. Like it is what it is. Like okay, like my mom always says like you never know like what someone's situation is. You never know what's going on, so you just have to really accept people for who they are. Just like literally accept people for who they are and like place them where they're supposed to be, and that's what I'm just continuing to learn to do. Like. If you continue to do something, I don't have to hate you. I don't have to nothing, but it's like, I'm good.
And I think right now in my life, that's what I'm struggling with. I definitely can accept you for who you are, but I do have issues with placing you where you need to be in my life. I do have issues with that. Because I'm going to be like, oh, I miss you. Like, I want to.
That's hard.
Like, I want to, but like, I'm also like, you're not giving me what I'm giving you.
Right.
You're not feeling me the way I'm feeling you, and I can't.
Right, and that's the thing too, cause like I feel like my exterior is definitely like I don't give basically, and like I most definitely care.
Yeah.
100%, but you probably wouldn't be able to tell. That gives me for sure, and definitely Aries, and I'm not like a huge like sign person, but like that's definitely like exterior rough, inside very like. You know,
okay, I can see that.
That's definitely me for sure.
I can see that a little bit. I can see
but it's like for me, once I'm like done, I'm done. And like I think that's a toxic trait of me.
Oh.
My toxic trait is
when I say I'm done,
baby.
When I tell you I'm finished,
it's over.
Finito.
Like, and that goes for any and everybody.
But that's only because I've given you
mad chances. That's what I'm saying. I gave a lot of chances.
Time and time again.
But when I'm literally done with the situation, like. You literally will not even be like you're pretty much like you never even existed, to be honest. Like, I'm sorry. And that is horrible. That's bad, because like I can, but it's definitely after the chances. I don't just do it. But like once I cut you off, it's like it's over.
If I've cut you off, you probably did something to deserve that.
Absolutely. Like I don't just cut people off just for the heck of it. Like once I'm done, like it's really a hold up. Like I'm done. Like it's just like you never existed.
Yeah. And one thing about it, you'll know that I cut you off because I likely will have that conversation with you.
Oh yeah.
I probably will be like.
Only way I'm not gonna have a conversation is again if I express myself.
Yeah.
It's really nothing to talk about for me. It's just like, oh, okay.
I've already
see ya. And I ain't gonna block you or nothing like that.
Oh, baby, you gonna see all my stories.
Oh, you gonna see it. You gonna watch this smoke, baby. You gonna see it. Stories. And even if you don't see it, you're gonna hear about it. Cause I just feel like it's always gonna get that with me.
Girl, what kind of show is this? I look down, my cleavage all out. Y'all got me on television showing all my bird chest. Why you tell my button was cut?
I thought you was on the yacht.
I'm okay, we are on our yacht.
Yes, you got a button one. Now you're trying to be classy for y'all. Yeah, please.
Bottom line is, don't be afraid to hold your friends accountable because honestly, growth is beautiful. Yes. And growth together as friends is even more beautiful. So if your friend do something that you not really feeling, tell them. Have that conversation.
And hold yourself accountable.
Yes, that too.
Because sometimes we can all be not the best friends.
Yes, and you really.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to check yourself. Because I've definitely had to check myself. So it's like you just have to check yourself. You've been a little disconnected. And I realize too now that like a lot of times when you realize like, dang, my friend, I haven't heard from them or they just been like dissing a little bit, people be having shit going on.
Yeah, it's really not.
And you really can't take it personal like that because you just never know what people be having going on sometimes. And as adults, especially your adult friendships, because it's like, child, people be having stuff. You don't always maybe get a chance to tell your friends every little thing that's going on. So it's like people have stuff going on. So
I mean, and one way, this is probably so like Gen Z, but one way like I just continue to let my friends know that I'm here is we may not talk every day, but I'm probably gonna send you a TikTok. I'm probably gonna send you an Instagram.
No, seriously, I might not text you back, but I'm gonna send you that TikTok.
a TikTok. Just let you know that I'm here. You know, I'm here. Yeah. But I just need this. You know what I'm saying? That's you. And all my friends can attest to that. Yeah. I will send you a TikTok, but I probably will wait a couple of days to respond to that text message.
Yeah,
there's no shade.
Yeah, there's no shade. Life happens.
Life happens, y'all. I just need to rejuvenate.
Yes, some self-love.
Alrighty, so our beautiful ladies over at the Real Housewives of Atlanta are, thankfully, coming to an end on their season. It's giving. So, but they just released, or not just released, they filmed the reunion a couple weeks ago, or a couple days ago rather. And last week they actually released some of their reunion fashion. Now, if you're listening on the airways, please either go over to Instagram and look at the fashion, or go over to our YouTube and watch the video so you can see what we're talking about. But so the theme was tropical because they went to Jamaica, right? Yeah. So they had that background theme going on. Not sure where the red peach. I guess because they're Atlanta peaches. Yeah. That's where the peach kind of came in.
That was cute.
Who are your favorites?
My faves were Kenya.
Yeah.
Marlo and. I mean, probably those two, but I think everybody looked nice outside of I think that was Sheree's outfit.
I want to see them collectively before I give my like true. Because I feel like maybe in a group photo it'll look better, but individually, Sheree. What is, for me, it really is that whatever that thing is on her side.
It just looked cheap. It looked like she just got it from Fashion Over.
Yeah, it wasn't giving. But her face and her hair looked good. But that dress, no, it was very boring. It was like, what did I say? It was definitely, she stopped at the mall before they went to go film. To go pick up a quick little one, too.
Stop by on the way.
I really love Kenya's dress.
Yes.
I think Kenya, out of all of them, looked the best. Only thing I would change about Kenya is I would want a straight hair. I think the curls looks great on her. And I think, at the end of the day, she looks amazing, but I feel like a bone straight, bust down middle part really would have just enhanced it a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, I think all of them look good though. I think even Drew's dress.
Okay, so after you said that in our little conversation, because first I did not like Drew's dress. I like Drew's dress. I do not like the gloves.
Okay.
I don't like the gloves. I feel like just because she's like a little short girl, and I feel like the gloves kind of it takes away from what. And then I love the shoulder piece though. I do like that.
Yeah, I like the shoulder piece.
I think the gloves just added was just a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Candy looks, or not Candy looks. Riley looks so much like Candy that I have trouble sometimes deciphering. I'm zooming in like, is this Riley or is this Candy? But Candy looked good too. I know you did not like Sonya. I liked Sonya's dress. Maybe it was the styling that you weren't feeling. Maybe it's the styling.
I just feel like the design of the dress was just cheesy.
Okay.
It also gave like Fashion Nova rainbow.
No.
For me.
You know what? Windsor.
That is not bad. Windsor also gives Fashion Nova. I don't know if it's my favorite, but you know, it's just not really my type of style.
Yeah.
So I feel like it was just a little bit more like out there, like too much different stuff going on. It was just not. I feel like if you're gonna do, to me, like if you're gonna go over the top with like a look that's like all over, you got all these different patterns and all that. It, to me personally, it needs to give high fashion.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like Marlo a lot of times with her looks, it be a lot with some of the looks.
It do.
But Marlo gives high fashion. Like it's a difference between cheesy
and high fashion.
Now,
I did not like Marlo's dress.
I liked Marlo's dress.
I did not like Marlo's
dress. I feel like her dress gave.
I feel like
it was very Marlo.
Le Archive, she should have went into her own archive and found something else. That was not given to me. Personally, I wasn't feeling it. They all still looked beautiful and gorgeous and amazing.
But it wasn't given for you.
It just wasn't given for me.
Yeah, speaking of housewives though, I did see today that Drew said that she would want to exchange, if she could, she would take away, I think, Sonya and I don't know, Marlo maybe. Like if she could exchange housewives and she was
Drew, girl, you just got there. Please.
Pipe down, babe.
Please exchange yourself.
Exactly.
Honestly, let's exchange Drew for Ralph.
No, seriously.
Give Ralph the peach. I think Ralph brings more drama than Drew does.
Literally.
Like.
So yeah, she said she would exchange them for like Portia and somebody.
Okay.
And Cynthia or Eva or something like that.
Okay. Drew, I might have to agree with you on that one. I should let you finish before I say what I had to say.
No, but Drew, I still agree. Like, okay, yeah, I do miss Portia. I ain't gonna lie.
I do miss Portia.
But girl, you are not in the space talking about you changing, because girl, you barely making it. Okay, you might be 1 foot out the door, girl. Because we at this point, yawn.
Now, do you think? Okay, I'm gonna revisit this question after the reunion. But do you think this may be the end? Do you think this is the last season of Atlanta?
No.
You think
I think Andy's gonna continue to try to milk it until it's not able to be milked. Unfortunately. Okay. I'm sick. Like, I don't know what they need to do. Like, my mom keeps saying they just need to let it go. Like,
no,
I don't feel like they need to let it go. I feel like they need new people.
They need new people.
Yes.
They need new people. But who? I don't know.
Because remember before when Nene left, it was still like a good set of girls.
Who was it? Oh, because
it was like Eva. Oh no, Nene, when Eva came, Nene was on the show. But when
they still had, what's that girl name? Phaedra, right? Phaedra was still on there.
Maybe.
So they still have Phaedra, still have Portia. They still had it still had a lot of the good girls that would bring them in the drama.
But the girls they got right now, no, it's not giving that. Like,
no. Portia was probably pulling it the most.
Yeah.
Between Portia and Kenya.
Yeah.
And I feel like now Kenya's doing her best to pull out something.
Yeah, but to me, all Kenya is doing currently is arguing with Marlo, and I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, let it go. Like, I don't know. I'm just over it. Like, Marlo got her little sob stories, and Kenya got hers, and then Sonya and Drew just want to argue all the time.
Yeah.
And Sheree starting gossip and go back and forth, always telling the business. And then Candy.
Well, I mean, Sheree is the bone collector, so
she claimed that she had a bone collector no more, but girl, you still are the bone collector.
Yeah.
And it's just.
In lighter news,
Yes.
with the end of Atlanta, with the end of this season, that means that the Potomac girls are returning soon. I actually saw a picture of Kenya and Robin, Giselle, and Ashley hanging out at one of my favorite restaurants. I'd be so mad. I'd be so mad.
Why didn't we go there?
The one time I don't go to this restaurant, the girls be there. That aggravates me so much. But anyway, I'm glad that they're about to come back. I'm excited to see Miss Ashley. I'm excited to see her.
Ashley.
Yes, I'm excited to see that. I'm excited for.
I want to see Miss Alden, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Well, besides Robin. What? I don't really care for Robin like that.
Y'all, not too much on Robin. Not too much on Robin. Not too much.
Robin is the most boring out of all of them.
Not too much on Robin. I love Robin. I mean,
I like her, but I don't feel like she's that interesting. Like, her storyline is not that interesting.
What?
What is Robin's storyline outside of her and wanting to get married?
That's the storyline.
No, that's not enough. It's boring.
I don't care. I love Robin. I love Giselle.
Like, even though Giselle get on my nerves, but like, I'm excited to see like what Giselle been doing.
Yes.
But like, and then Karen, obviously.
I'm excited to see Karen.
And Wendy. And Candace.
I don't know if I'm excited to see Wendy.
I don't know. She brought a lot of them. I'm excited to see. I'm excited for the stories.
I'm excited for the stories.
Mia, like all the drama.
Mia.
Like,
I'm excited to see Candace though. I'm excited to see Candace. I'm excited to see what her little loose mouth child. I'm excited to see Candace. I'm excited to see what her and Chris been up to.
Mm-hmm. I've been seeing Chris come up on my TikTok.
Yeah, I think they are practicing some baby making.
Okay.
Yeah, I went on a live recently, and it just something about it. Yeah, some of the.
So, are you going on Candace's tour coming out?
You shady. Where my paddle at? Is that real?
If you like the girl, go on her tour.
I don't know. I mean, I went to the opening. We went to the opening or the album release party. I hope so.
Benji got a couple of appearances. Okay.
At this point, I am a friend of.
Period.
Because I have been to.
I'm a friend of the friend of. I went to one little event.
We went to.
That was a long time ago.
That was last year. Yeah.
Last year. We may or may not.
Yeah.
Be a little piece.
If we pop up, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna be the first to see. But I don't know. I went to that. I don't really think. I enjoyed it. I don't know that I want to.
Okay.
I did see her practicing on some. I saw some of her reels of some of her practices. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I will. I'm gonna give her a second chance. Probably. Honestly, I probably will. Yeah.
You going? No. No, that's no shade, but
it really is no shade.
I just wanted to know if you was gonna go.
But I mean, I went to the thing last time, so what more is there?
Girl,
it's the same album though. Like,
it is.
It's the same album.
She ain't put on new music though.
The album that she's.
Maybe because it was like the pandemic, so she ain't really going on tour for real. Because that was still during the pandemic, obviously, when we went to.
Yeah, we had vaccines.
True that. Well, maybe she's trying to make that coin.
Make your coin, girl. I'm not mad at. Hey, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it, baby. Make that coin.
I'm gonna just say go before Beyonce tour start because
baby, my money gonna be locked up in that.
Period.
But I'm excited. Also, Salt Lake City is supposed to be coming back. Now, Jen Shaw is not coming back, right?
I think she has to do some time. I don't think it's a lot, but I think she has to do some time.
But she's not coming back to the show.
I don't know.
Because why is she trying to make herself relevant on Instagram right now? Shouldn't you be worried about getting locked?
She probably trying to make them coins before she go in.
You're right. You know you're right.
So this week, who do we want to raise a glass to?
So many.
T-Pain.
So many people. I know definitely. I think this week I want to raise my glass to T.S. Madison. For those of you who are new to who T.S. Madison is, she's the girl that's on Cozy. Was it? I'm dark brown, dark skin, light skin, beige, fluorescent beige, bitch. I'm black. So she's the girl that does that. Anyway, before getting put on the Beyonce track, T.S. Madison has been a pillar in the black queer community. And I'm so glad that she's already been getting her flowers before, but I'm glad that she's now getting more of them, and more people are being put onto her impact. She is an actor, she's an activist, she's an actress, an activist. She had a talk show. I think she was the first black trans woman to have a talk show, a reality TV show.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
She also, y'all know who T.S. Madison is, child. She had the show with Kaya, and they had their split back in the day. But I'm very, very proud of her.
Yes.
And I cannot wait to continue to see where she goes. And love you, T.S. And if you ever want to come on to Cocktails and Culture, please do so.
Please do so.
Shout out to you, girl.
And I would like to raise a glass to Lizzo.
Yes.
Because I know there's been lots in the media, there's been a lot going on, but I just want to raise a glass to her because I feel like she truly, like, her music is also like music that is very happy, and it's an intro to our freaking podcast.
Yes.
Like, hello.
It's about damn time.
It's about damn time. Like, I just feel like her music is just fun, and it's like, it can get you through your day, like, from, I mean, whatever it is, and I just love that she's just like such a positive light, and she's like super vulnerable and transparent about her journey, and just all of those things. I love that. I love the transparency. So raising a glass to you, sis.
Shout out to y'all. Well, I think that wraps us up for this week. Make sure y'all continue to follow, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, connect with us, join us in conversation. We're on TikTok at Cocktails and Culture. All of our information is linked below, so please chat with us, join us, send us drink ideas.
Yes. Drink ideas.
That we can put daily on.
Yes.
Okay.
Diddy, remember.
Diddy, remember to call us.
Call us.
We'll chat. We'll chat later. Yeah. But continue to do that, guys.
Yeah. Until next time. Love you guys.
Cocktails and Culture.
Period.
Get it from my baby, what's now?